For years, Sandra Bullock played by Hollywood's rules, America's sweetheart, rom-com royalty, box office gold. But behind the charm and the effortless smile was a woman quietly reaching her breaking point. Then, without warning, she made a choice that shocked the industry. It wasn't in a blockbuster, on a red carpet, or during an award speech. It happened off camera, in silence, with purpose. It was the moment Sandra Bullock took control of her own life and forced Hollywood to follow her lead. Sandra Bullock's career has always seemed effortless. From Speed to Miss Congeniality and The Proposal, she carved out a space as one of the most bankable and beloved stars in Hollywood. She made us laugh, cry, and root for her every time. But that consistent charm came at a cost. Beneath the surface, she was grappling with an industry that often sees women as disposable the moment they age, or worse, when they stop conforming to its expectations. The turning point came after a deeply personal betrayal, her highly publicized divorce from Jesse James in 2010, just days after winning the Academy Award for The Blind Side. The same week she was being celebrated as one of Hollywood's finest actresses, her private life was crumbling in front of the entire world. But rather than break down, Bullock did something few stars in her position dare to do. She stepped away. She retreated from the spotlight, adopted her son Louis, and focused entirely on building a new life, one centered around motherhood, healing, and purpose. Hollywood was stunned. This was a woman at the peak of her career. She could have capitalized on the Oscar win, signed major deals, or ridden a wave of sympathy into a new era of superstardom. Instead, she chose something radically different: peace. When she finally returned to acting, it was on her own terms. Roles like Gravity and Bird Box showed a different side of Bullock. Stronger, more grounded, and unapologetically in control. She was no longer just the funny girl or the romantic lead. She was leading films that weren't built around charm, but power. And she wasn't afraid to say no to projects that didn't align with her new vision. But even more powerful than her performances was her honesty. Sandra began speaking openly about burnout, about the emotional toll of balancing fame and family, and about how Hollywood's obsession with image had worn her down. In interviews, she didn't glamorize her journey. She revealed the cracks. And in doing so, she gave other women in the industry permission to do the same. In 2022, Bullock announced she would once again be stepping back from acting to be more present with her family. No drama. No scandal. Just a choice to live life on her own terms. It was another bold move that proved she wasn't interested in playing the Hollywood game anymore, because she'd already won it by walking away. Sandra Bullock's story isn't just about a successful actress. It's about a woman who faced public humiliation, personal pain, and professional pressure, and chose herself anyway. She took control not with a headline or a viral moment, but with quiet, steady decisions that reshaped her life and career. Hollywood didn't hand her the freedom she now enjoys. She took it. And in doing so, she reminded everyone watching that true power isn't about staying relevant. It's about knowing when to step away, when to speak up, and when to rewrite your own story. Because Sandra Bullock didn't just survive the spotlight, she mastered it. And the moment she stopped chasing Hollywood's approval, the industry finally realized it had to catch up to her.